Hi, Jeffrey Bush here, and in just a minute I'll be talking to you about Parkinson's disease. But first, let me pose a question to you, the audience. Does Jared Amonkwa really think that he can put on a blazer and a stupid pair of glasses and have the classiest bio video? No, that's amateur hour. Let me show you how it's done, Jared. Oh, this is much better. Oh, yes. I can feel the classiness radiating off of me. But let's be honest, it's 9 o'clock at night the day this project was due, so I think a more casual attire is in order. Oh, yes, this is it. Why don't we adjourn to the study, where we'll learn a little bit more about Parkinson's disease. Come on, don't be shy. Hi, so let's learn a little bit about Parkinson's disease. So, can anyone tell me what this is? Yeah, you. Go ahead. Answer. If you said a brain, congratulations. You deserve to be an AP Bio. If you said literally anything else, you might want to switch classes. Now, brains aren't normally gray, but my printer only prints black and white, so you're just going to have to imagine. Today, we're going to be talking about a very specific part of the brain, called the substantia nigra, pictured here in a slightly lighter shade of gray. Can you find it? I bet you can't. Here. Basically, there's two of them, right? And they're about in this area. And this is the area of the brain that is degenerating in people that have Parkinson's disease. Basically, in the substantia nigra, there are neurons that produce dopamine. And yeah, that's right side up. The neurons that produce dopamine, and in people with Parkinson's, these neurons die. Experts are really unsure about why this happens. And I'm sorry, I don't feel classy. Do you feel classy? No, just give me a minute. Oh yes, this is much better. So, as I was saying, experts don't really know why the neurons in people with Parkinson's and the substantia nigra die. But current thinking is that it has to do with the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. Current thinking is that the mitochondria just stop working. For some reason, Parkinson's causes the mitochondria just to stop functioning altogether. And when the mitochondria stop functioning, the other organelles don't have energy and the cell dies. Then if all the cells in the neuron die, obviously the neuron dies and stops producing dopamine. And what we do know is that the fact that the dopamine has stopped producing is what causes the symptoms of Parkinson's. The substantia nigra is closely linked to the motor cortex part of your brain, and therefore Parkinson's disease causes a lot of motor problems, such as difficulty walking, trembling, and indeed often starts with a tremor in your hand. But it can also cause other problems, such as difficulty sleeping, and mental problems, such as amnesia, dementia, depression, and anxiety. Experts are unsure as to why exactly that Parkinson's causes those other mental problems, but current thinking is that the dopamine levels in the entire brain have gone down because the dopamine is no longer being produced by the neurons in the substantia nigra, and this causes things like depression and anxiety. Unfortunately, Parkinson's can't be cured, but there are a few treatments that can help. There are anti-tremor medications such as Mycilene and Topamax, cognitive-enhancing drugs which prevent your brain from going into dementia and may help reduce some of those symptoms. There are antidepressants, and there are also dopamine promoters such as Duopa, Parcopa, Rytary, Fair, and Cinemet. I made one of those drug names up. See if you can guess which one. Basically, it doesn't really matter, but the important part is that the dopamine promoters replace the dopamine that should have been produced by those neurons that are now dead. And the fact that dopamine is now there means that the person can function at a more normal rate. But unfortunately, like I said, these are only really treating the symptoms, not the disease. There is no cure. And to make matters worse, Parkinson's is a progressive disease, which means it gets worse as you get older. So, yeah, that's pretty much Parkinson's. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please tell me, I don't even care if you rate it a 5, just know that it's classier than Jared's. Thanks so much for watching.